Lovely to meet you. So I got the audition through my agents, and it said Motu. I thought, Motu? It sounds like Masters of the Universe. And I read into it a bit more. I thought, oh my gosh, okay, this is my childhood. So I grew up watching the cartoons, reading the comic books, and playing with all the action figures with my brother. So I took a little moment just to freak out whilst I was reading through what they wanted of me, and it was 3 scenes. I thought, okay, yeah, no problem. And I got my dad to help me with the auditions. And when I was telling him, he said, Ram Man, wait, I'm sure I bought you the action figures when you were kids. I'm like, yeah, the one with the springy legs. So I remember thinking, for my parents and for my brother and for my childhood self, I couldn't not book this role. I had to have it.
Yeah.
Surreal. Like, I've signed a few, and every time I've signed it, I'll look at the action figure and think, oh my gosh, this is my face. It's surreal, and as a kid who loved playing with action figures, this is a dream come true for me. And I got to say, though, facially, it was so perfect. The arms, I think they were a little bit generous with. If we get a sequel, I'll step up my game and see if I can get my arms a bit bigger. Costume fittings, where we got to try on the costume, and they added more things to it, took some things away. And the final product, as soon as you put it on, it's very empowering. But I got to say, after about 20 minutes, it gets a little heavy and gets a little warm. The action scenes with the costume, it is quite challenging because my spatial awareness isn't great. I can only hear you if I'm looking at you. So with the armor, I have to be a bit more aware of where I'm looking and how far I move back. So we had weeks of rehearsals. And but because I used to be a stunt performer, these are rehearsals that I knew I would have to do, and I knew a lot of the stunt performers as well. So I knew that we were always going to be in good hands. A lot of different jobs. If you looked at my resume, you'd think Jon has no idea what he wants to do with his life. But I always had a lot of things that I wanted to pursue, whether it was psychology, whether it was music, but film. I think as a kid, I always wanted to be a superhero. That was my dream. And if I couldn't be a real-life superhero, I would settle for playing one in a movie. And lo and behold, I think Ram Man is such a dream come true for me. Everything else that in my employment history, which is quite diverse, I'd say, everything you do in life that is unrelated to what you want to do just prepares you for your life as an actor. So, yeah, I'd say... yeah, it all feeds into it. I think especially working as a counselor, a lot of it is about composure under pressure, staying calm under pressure. So these are skills that are directly relevant to